What's going on, YouTube? It's welcome back to the channel, guys. And in today's video, we have a interesting, to say the least, Sunday slate on November 30th. This great NFL weekend. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit happened. One of the most notable that we're gonna get into with this video is the Carolina Panthers defeat the Los Angeles Rams. All right. On everyone's power rankings this week and for the past couple, like, pretty much month, the Rams are pretty much at everyone's #1 team in the league. So to see this result, pretty interesting. So we're gonna take a deep dive into it, and now you already know, guys, it's your boy Yurr. Let's get right into the video. All right, guys, so my instant reaction, my instant takeaway, it sounds crazy, I know. Bryce Young outplayed Matthew Stafford. What? Who saw this coming? It was me. If you wasn't, not playing, I did not see this shit coming. What, bro? Like, I'm like, dang. So first drive, obviously they go down, take care of business, and then he throws a red zone. Matthew Stafford throws a red zone pick. I'm like, it was kind of unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? It got tipped at the line. Hate to see those, but it was due because he didn't throw one since like week 2. So those little deflections at the line happened. Ask Aaron Rodgers. And then he throws the following drive. He throws a pick 6. So I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? And honestly, as continuing watching the game, it was pretty much a shootout. And I was like, okay, at some point the Panthers are not going to be able to go bucket for bucket with the Rams and Matthew Stafford. And they did. That's literally the story of the game. I was like, what the hell? They went touchdown for touchdown, touchdown for touchdown, touchdown for touchdown. And ultimately, to end the game, the Rams had the ball, Matthew Stafford had the ball, and he fumbles to pretty much ice the game at the end. And I was like, wow. The Panthers, it wasn't even bullshit. Like, the Panthers played a great game. You know what I'm saying? They turned them over, and that's what happens when you turn them over 3 times. That's what happens. That's how the inferior team wins these big games. You know what I'm saying? They got to put that ball on the deck and turn it over. That's literally what happened. So you already know what we're going to do. Let's take a look at the box score. 31-28 is your final. Played in Charlotte, North Carolina. Matthew Stafford, 18 of 28, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Is that what an MVP does? I don't know, man. I don't know. If Drake May throws for 5 touchdowns and 400 yards tomorrow, I think there's a new MVP favorite. Just saying. Yeah, I don't know. Just saying. Nah, I'm playing. Blake Corum, actually, 77 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Bro, he was cooking. He was actually cooking. He had a nice explosive burst. Xavier Smith, 3 big catches for 82 yards. Bryce Young, 15 of 20, 85% completion percentage. Well done by him. 206 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's a great performance. He played very well. On multiple 4th downs, he converted with touchdowns. Dude, that was great to see from him. You know what I'm saying? He was cooking. I'd like to see that a lot from him, you know? Chuba Hubbard, he had a great game. 17 carries, 83 yards. He could have had a touchdown, but, you know what I'm saying? He was moving the ball on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Coker, he had a great game as well. 4 receptions, 74 yards, and a touchdown. To be honest with you, the Rams offense was moving the ball downfield, up and down the field. They were moving. That's what you expect of the Rams offense right now. They're probably the hottest offense in the league, aside from the Cowboys maybe. And they were just moving up and down the field. You know what I'm saying? Big catch to Devontae Adams. Puka with the big catch. Big chunk plays on the run game. You know what I'm saying? Moving the chains. And on the other side of the ball, the Panthers were doing the same thing. Now, it wasn't as exotic as the Rams. It was more so of like a Chuba Hubbard 6-yard carry here. Outside pass to Coker. You know what I'm saying? Over the top on 4th down to Tedero McMillan. You know what I'm saying? So it was these like, not as many chunk plays, but it was enough to get the job done. And man, that is actually a very interesting result, because in the NFC now, we have developing stories across the entire NFC. So first off, NFC-wise, it was sort of like a runaway for the Rams. The Seahawks are right there. They had the same record. So now that end of the game, that end of the season matchup between the Seahawks and the Rams is huge, because if both teams win out, that's going to be for the division title right there. That's what you like to see in the NFL right there. And as for the Panthers division, the Panthers and the Bucks are neck and neck now. What is it, 7-6 and 7-6, I think? And they play each other twice to end the season? Who would have saw that coming, right? Yo, like, this is crazy. We're rewriting history as we speak. And actually, let's go ahead and take a look at this NFC playoff picture that we have right now. Okay, so the Rams are at the 2 seed now. Dang, the Bears, they are at the 1 seed now. Holy shit. Wow. Who would have saw this coming? The Bears are at the 1 seed. Whoa. The Rams at the 2 seed, Eagles at the 3, Bucks at the 4, or the 7 and 5. Okay. Seahawks 8-3. Okay. Niners at the 7 seed at 9-4. God damn. So that division is fierce. What? That division is 8-3, 9-3, and 9-4. That NFC West division is no joke. Whoa. Okay, and the Panthers, even though with the win they go down. What? How are the Panthers behind the Cowboys? Okay, that's weird to me. And then you got the So, whoa. This is actually shaping up to be a crazy playoff run, because I think anybody can leapfrog anybody. The Cowboys and the Lions play each other next week. The Panthers, they play the Bucks, so they can twice. So now we got to look at schedules. Okay, but aside from the playoff race, guys, that was a game that the Rams probably were like, yo, shit, we had to win that game, because now we're gonna look at their schedule. Look at the Rams' upcoming schedule. They got the Cardinals, who are apparently no joke. They got the Lions. Then it's the Seahawks. Oh man. They do get the Falcons and the Cardinals twice, which probably is easy, but they get the Lions and the Seahawks. This is gonna be interesting as hell to see how this finishes up. Man, it looked like the Rams were in full control. Now all of a sudden, sheesh. So now we got to look at the Seahawks. They're beating the Vikings right now. They play the Falcons. They play the Colts. They play the Rams. And they play the Panthers. Oh, man. And the 49ers. Yeah, that schedule is no joke either. Oh, man. Okay, and who else did I want to see? Okay, the Panthers. The Panthers, they play the Saints. Okay. The Bucks, the Seahawks, and the Bucks. Okay. Wow. That's not even an easy schedule aside for the Saints either. So it's literally like anybody's game, it seems like. In the NFC South and the NFC West, it's anybody's game. What about the 49ers, actually? Because I'm seeing the 49ers come up a lot. This is a sleeky team. They're 9-4 right now. They play the Titans. They beat the Browns today. Titans, Colts, Bears, and Seahawks. Bro, this NFC race is crazy. This NFC race is actually wild. Because now the Bears play the 49ers, too. So that was supposed to be for the 7th seed. But, like, the Bears are the 1 seed. So, what? Like, this is crazy. Oh, man. No, but honestly, though, like, about that Rams in the Panthers game, the reason why that was so surprising is because, bro, Bryce Young was forced to make some big-time fourth-down conversions, and he did. He came up huge when the team needed him the most, and that was something that I have not seen pretty much in his career, the entirety of his career. Him elevating the teams around him, you know what I'm saying? A huge pickup touchdown pass on fourth down to Jalen Coker. Huge touchdown pass to Tedder McMillan on that fourth down play. And I'm not going to lie to you, that was like pretty much the story of the game, because he did not make mistakes, whereas Matthew Stafford did. It was about 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game, and Matthew Stafford had the ball. I was like, okay, this is going to be either at least a field goal, right? They were in field goal range, at least a field goal. And then he rolls out and he gets sacked. Sacked fumble. Man, they pick up that ball and they convert a big third down. Bryce Young with the game on the line, not the game on the line, but gotta have a situation to ice the game. 3rd and 4 situation, ball is in his hands, and what does he do? He comes up huge with the pass over the middle. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I saw that, I was like, wow, this Panthers team is actually no joke at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they enforce their will on the offensive defense side of the ball. The Rams are probably like undisputed, a best team in the league. Probably not gonna be looked at as like a top 3 team in the league, but like. They were the undisputed best team in the league going into that game, and they gave him that work. That's literally what happened. They gave him that work because they were going up and down the field, like I said earlier, north and south. Pretty much, Matthew Stafford, if he was actually the MVP, I don't think he plays like that. I think they win this game handily if he's actually the 100% deserving MVP. So we're gonna see, but like, I mean, he still is a favorite. But now if Drake May cooks tomorrow, I think they're gonna have a different conversation about who the MVP is, because they will have a better head-to-head record. So we got some interesting developments in this NFL season going down to the wire. As we enter into December, it's actually hella interesting to see what happens. I'm like, bro, I'm like, damn, I don't know what's gonna happen right now. So that's about the NFC side. I'm gonna be talking about the AFC later. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about the Rams and the Panthers game, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Appreciate you so much. Let me leave a like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Yo, peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all.